3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Smart investors are flocking to the FX with Terry automated trading system. This is 100% fully automated Forex trading. This intelligent AI trading algorithm works for you 24 hours per day. Daily live results and nothing but net profit. No other system comes close to the automated profit potential of this system. Start trading for free today with 100% help and support by visiting FXWithTerry.com and plug into the profit-making potential. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Join the top 10% of traders that are winning every day through automation. FXWithTerry.com is your path to Forex trading success.
Welcome everyone. Wednesday, April 23rd. We are back. It's been extremely slow last week before the Easter holiday, and then Sunday, Monday, absolutely nothing. A little bit of volume yesterday. Getting back into it today. The big news is NZD CAD. It will probably be very confusing for me to explain all of the different accounts and different ways that we were trading this. I manually got us out of it this morning on the free signal trade, so we will launch a free signal today. However, if you see here, looking back for the month, it's at a net profit of $824.08. That's the free trading signal. The recovery system absolutely pretty much got out at either break even or a slight loss. I just wanted out. How long have we been in that trade? 2 weeks? At least 2 weeks. NZD CAD pushed really hard and then went absolutely nowhere. It is different on every account. You'll notice, we'll kind of fire through this, but you'll notice that NZD CAD was being pulled from my main system in quite a few different types of accounts. So we got it in the free signal here, and we went into a custom recovery on the free signal. It has closed. What's interesting is closure with the auto recovery system has a lot to do with when you turn it on that particular basket of trades. Could be the exact same pair across multiple accounts. You shouldn't do it that way, but you shouldn't be trading same pair across multiple accounts. I know you guys do it, but we got into that scenario here just by absolute chance. So we will go into another free trade today. We are in absolutely nothing right now. However, I want to run through before I just jump into another trade. I really want to review all these different accounts. And BTW, by the way, the format of this live broadcast is going to change. It has to change. I believe I'm spending way too much time on too many accounts. What I'm going to start doing, at least this is the idea in my head, since we are trading a lot of different robots in the background, I'm going to look at what is being effective that day in the marketplace or in the past 24 hours as far as a robot or an algorithm or a way to trade, and we're going to look at that on a daily basis. I'm going to shoot for one account. What that means is watching one robot and looking at the possibilities. You'll see some different angles. I'm going to show you the robot potentially running on some historical data each time. So as far as the robot names, I will talk about the concept, and my naming function is just going to be simply numbers. So if you're a subscriber inside of my group and you get access to the robots, I might be talking about robot number 1 or robot number 3 or robot number 5 that day. You'll be able to, if you're a subscriber, you can see exactly what robot that is, have access to it, have access to my custom set files. And yeah, so I don't want to waste too much time on that, but things just have to change. And I'd like to get the live broadcast. In doing so, I'd like to get it down to less than 10 minutes each day. Just because I want to, I want to evolve and grow and put my time into other things as far as our trading goes, whether it be robots or other content, training content, helping people get set up, things like that. So let's pause here. Let's just kind of rifle through the different accounts here, and then we will end up back at the free trade launch. So I'm just going to go down the list here. The 10 pip hybrid feed, I know for a fact, has no trades in it right now because everything is closed out. So what I'm going to look at is the full algorithm, and that is this one right here. This is the full base algorithm, my main algorithm. These are all trades you can copy at different levels. Obviously, it scales towards your account, so you can bid more and take more trades if you want to. Right now, $42 in drawdown. We're in about a dozen, maybe a dozen and a quarter trades. Closure overnight, $39.01. Looking back for the week, $196.41. Remember, that is at the minimum bid. You can bid a multiple of that, and your profits would be a multiple of what the net profits are that I just showed. CAD Chief, the only thing pushing right now, I noticed the Swiss franc. We had a ton of Swiss franc closures overnight, something going on with that. I have not looked at this pair. Let's go look at CAD Swiss. There's the hour. This is what the Forex market does. Forex market does exactly what you're about to see. It goes sideways. It pushes really hard in one direction, and then it goes sideways again. And out of that sideways movement, we don't know if it's going up or if it's going down. We don't. That's the nature of it. So the algorithm tends to handle that. There were a lot of Swiss franc closures from what I was hearing. Let's look at this just for the day. Let me see how many. So JPY, Swiss franc, JPY, USD, Swiss franc. Yeah, it just seemed, it may have been my perception, but it seemed like, yeah, there's CHF JPY closing. That's a decent amount of closures for the day, believe it or not, especially with a net profit of $39. Multiply that by whatever you want, and that's what will be in your account. Another thing I'm going to start doing is I've been trading some small accounts, showing small account examples. I think people are absolutely unimpressed with a $3,000 trading account. I thought people would like that more because everybody is so skeptical in the Forex market. They come in, they start an account at $500, $1,000 maybe. I've seen people start less. It's just huge skepticism. I'm going to start showing results. A lot of the results that I'm going to show are going to be on $10,000 plus accounts. I think those are the results people want to see. That's what I would want to see. These tiny little accounts, I'll let you guys do your own experimentation on that kind of stuff. You can make your $1.96 for the week, but I just don't think it's that impressive to continue to look at these small numbers when we know what the marketplace wants. People want to get rich. People want to see that type of stuff. People want to see the big numbers. That's what I'm going to go for. So as far as a free signal goes, maybe CAD Chief is something to jump into. It's, Swiss franc has just been popping. So we'll probably do that. Let's see, how many are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 8 CAD Chiefs. Okay, we'll jump into one of those in a little bit here. Let's move on. Gold has traded. Gold is profitable as usual. It is this one here. So no gold trades open right now, but as far as closure overnight, I told it to make $10. It got out of the market at $11.99. Scale that up to your account. Don't be looking at these. I think that's the thing that's holding my entire system back, is people are looking at $11.99, and what they really expect is $14,444 per night. That's fine. I'll show you those numbers. If you have a big enough account to do it, you can do that. But I think that's what people want to see. I know for you guys who have been following along for a while, you're like, what? Yeah. I mean, that's, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Give the people what they want. They want excessive numbers on huge accounts. Let's do it. I've got enough algorithms to show you how to do that. Let's see. So I'm going to look at the grid trader. I should be calling these out as numbers, bot numbers, but I don't have that memorized right now. So hold on. 447 should be this one. So I just turned the grid trader on. It just entered a sell and a buy shortly before we went live here because the previous batch of trades closed. If you look at history, nothing's closed overnight. For the week, $201. That's about on point. I'm asking it to make $100 a day. Here we are Wednesday. I've asked it to make $100 Sunday night. Really, you might consider Sunday and Monday. So it's on point. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to start showing you a lot bigger numbers. Here we got I started this as a small account, a $5,000 account. We're up $828. For some reason, that doesn't impress people. So we'll start a $10,000 account. We'll be up, $3,000, and it's all relative. It's all whatever your account can handle. If I start getting a lot of people like, well, I don't have $10,000, we'll go get $10,000. Now I'll say, well, then scale it down. Scale it 10 times less than what you see me bidding and making. So there is the reality of it. Let's go on to this one. I'm going to show you this. This is one of my large accounts it's still in NZD CAD. And this just goes to show how recovery is totally different. It's literally hovering here. It's hovering here. But remember, I have some really big bids on this account. $10, $15. One of them, $79.70 per pip. So these are bigger numbers. It's going to take longer to recover this because you need bigger moves. If you look at the history of this, for the past week, it's closed down $1.80 in net profit. That is not a reference to look at when you're looking at recovery. You got to look at the trades that are closed. And this thing is closing 0.01 lot size from very large. So this is going to take forever. What I've been slowly doing, because I didn't want to blow this out. I wanted the price action to do what it needs to do to recover this account. And it will, but I believe we're getting into some better price action on NZD CAD. So I'm still in it here, but the actual main algorithm, you'll notice, was completely out of NZD CAD. The free signal had its own separate recovery on NZD CAD. It closed that out. Here you're looking at one that was really steep. This is actual real account for me. And it's certainly protecting the account. You can see how much drawdown it really is if you add up all the numbers, but the mathematics of the recovery system are holding it right at about $2,400 in drawdown. That's what it's been for an entire 2 weeks, about $2,300. So I'm going to increase the numbers on that. It's just that I don't want to blow it out. If you start asking for big numbers during recovery, you're in trouble because it will run big numbers. And you're already, if you're putting recovery on a trade and you're already up against margin percent levels, then, you're going to blow your account out. So I eased into this here. I believe we're getting some better price action to get out of this. I'm going to increase the lot size. You're going to look at that if you're any sort of experienced trader. You're going to look at that and you're going to be like, what? That looks crazy. Not really. That's trading. That's what the market does. You got to be prepared for it. All right. I also know that the one profitable pair feed was in NZD CAD, and I believe that is closed. Let's go take a look, actually. 87.97. Oh, I'm wrong. The one profitable pair feed is not closed. It is still in these trades, but completely hanging on. It's at a $21 base level drawdown. It's closed down these trades. It's in a net profit. So we're not looking to be profitable. We're looking to get out with no losses or break even, or technically we're looking to get out at just a minimum loss. We just want out, right? This trade has went crazy. NZD CAD has lost its fucking mind. So we're in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades. It's hanging in there. I think there'll be enough price action here now that we're back. We're away from the holidays. We're back into the middle of the week here. Might be enough price action to close this out. Let's take a look at it on the chart. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's just pushing the bottoms, pushing huge wick up here at the top, if you can see that. There's still, they are doing a liquidity grab. They push it down, take out your stops, push it up, take out your stops. That's why we don't trade with stops. That's why it's dumb to trade with stops. Frankly, it's ultimately dumb. There are some mathematic algorithms, robots that mandatorily require you to put a stop loss in. We'll look at one of those. It's actually my double hedge. My double hedge trader, one of the robots available as a subscriber. It does extremely well. It makes the amount of money you want to make every day relative to the amount of balance that you have. You're not going to have $1,000 account and triple it overnight. You're going to need more room. You're going to need more money in that account and more room to be able to make that kind of profits. But I'm actually going to put it on a $10,000 account at least. And we'll take a look at it. What are we looking at? Which one are we looking at right here? Oh, this was the OPP feed. The one profitable pair feed that is still in this recovery. But it'll get out. We just need the price action to be able to do so. The next one, let's look at what the one I was talking about, the double hedge. Let's see here. It's going to be one of these. Sorry, I got a message. I got distracted. All right, it's not that one. I believe it's this one. Yes. So we originally started this at a $3,000 account. We're up $1,210 here. Overnight, it closed, and it does exactly what I'm telling it to do, whether it's a $3,000 account or a $10,000 account. I'm asking it to make $100 a night. It's doing that pretty consistently. I notice with some really weird price action yesterday and holding trades over the weekend, I think it got out at a slight loss. But that loss, if you notice here, we're still at a net profit of $399.57. You'll notice that even if we do take a little bit of a loss with something like this, because this algorithm requires a stop loss. It just does. You can't, they've got it plugged in. However, it's interesting because when they allow you, like, you're required to have a stop loss anywhere from like 400 to 800 pips. It's really weird. But if you understood the mathematics and how this thing worked, you'd be pretty impressed. For the month, it's done $1,210. I'm asking it to make $100 a night. I think I'm going to put it on a 10K account and ask it to make like $500 a night. Maybe $1,000 a night. I'm just going to get really aggressive with it. I want you guys to see the numbers. And then, moving forward, I'm going to pick an algorithm, a bot, a trade, a basket of trades to focus on each day. I'm not going to look at all of the accounts unless somebody has a specific question, somebody's in a particular trade. But now that we're moving towards everyone trading their own robots on their own accounts, you're going to find that the accounts that I show you would be different from yours. So what I'm going to be showing you is what's possible with certain robots in certain markets moving forward. That's the idea. So that's pretty cool. Every night, every evening, it goes into a buy and a sell. And what I've been finding is it just each night closes out. Like, there's enough price action for this thing to close itself out at a total profit. It's extremely impressive. It's literally the best algorithm in the current market. This, we'll call it my double hedge. It's a numbered robot in my system. I can't remember which one it is. I will, once we start talking about bots, I will have a list that says bot 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and what they are. So the one other thing to look at, most likely here, yes, is this. So let me pull this up and I'll share this with you. So the Random Trader series, we got ourselves into an NZD CHF. I'll share this with you. Random Trader manual entry. It is still in recovery, and you can see this is pretty indicative of how recovery is going to work on a larger account. This thing's not, I mean, it's closing down. You'll notice it's closing down a base of 0.05 lots. And this is the one algorithm at a higher drawdown, higher bid on the front that I put recovery on, and I'm slowly bringing that amount of what's called the amount to close, amount to partially close. I usually put it pretty conservatively at a 0.01. I set this at 0.05 because it's a larger account. You can see it's $6,400 in drawdown. But what's interesting is you might be saying, well, how can this be $9,000 profitable? This be $9,000 down. What's going on? There is some Einsteinian mathematics going on here. Okay? Yes, that's a technical correct word. There's mathematics going on here. It, as you can see, it is partial closing all of these. It's still at a net profit. That's pretty impressive. It will get out of this. I really feel like it will. If you go look at the price action on NZD CHF, look at this. Just, if you go to the daily, just absolutely through the roof. A massive drop, and then every day since then. I believe that they were trying to cover their asses on this candle over here. They're trying to cover their ass on this candle right here. So it has come back. It's literally at about the price level. I think it's time for it to probably drop from here and slowly recover themselves. We'll see. If it does that, we'll get out of that pretty fast. I'm not too worried about this. This is reality of it. Is this excessive? Absolutely it is. Is this a lot of drawdown? I mean, it's nearly 50% drawdown. The algorithm is handling it. It is handling it. And that's really proof of concept. On smaller accounts, smaller upfront bids, you'll notice the recovery is out already. It's out from the free signal, and that was at a base dollar per pip bid, It's out of the main algorithm. That was at a base 0.01 bid, and it's hanging on to these larger bid trades because it simply needs more movement, more price action to get out. But that recovery algorithm is the one that we use, is the most impressive I've ever seen. It will allow a degenerate gambler in the Forex market to push their account right to the ragged edge and then get out. And that in and of itself should give you a lot of confidence in your trading, in your ability to bid more, make more, and run these algorithms at a higher, more profitable level. And I'm going to start showing you those on a daily basis. I don't believe there's anything else to look at. You have seen it all. We're finally back into some movement, and it's feeling pretty good. So I'll leave it at that. Again, get ready for this daily live broadcast to slowly morph over the next, let's give it a week, a few days. I'll start to get into something tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, and then next week transition. It just has to be different because we are doing it differently. We are evolving and flowing with the market. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. I will see you tomorrow, Thursday, April 24th, and I'll see you in the group. Take care.
Investor alert. If you have $10,000 or more, you can now put that money to work for you, all while generating profits on autopilot. This revolutionary automated trading algorithm is available to all savvy investors who want to keep their funds liquid, yet also outpace the most common markets. Currently, the best long-term investment is Bitcoin, and this system can generate Bitcoin profits direct to your crypto wallet at your discretion. Current yearly returns holding Bitcoin are in the 150% plus range. This automated system allows you to diversify your portfolio and reap rewards previously unheard of. You are in full control. You own the trading account. We simply copy our daily profitable trades directly to your account, and you withdraw profits at will. Your funds remain under your control and accessible at any time. You get a free 14-day trial, and that puts you in a zero-risk situation, allowing you to experience the power of this automated trading system in real time before putting your own funds to work for you. Visit fxwithterry.com and plug into full automation today. Also, be sure to inquire about the portfolio manager level if you have 20,000 or more, which can remain liquid and produce daily profits that can be held in Bitcoin. Visit fxwithterry.com and plug into savvy investing today.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.